What's up? What's not? Hello. Goodbye. What's up, my lovely friends? There is an ocean to the air, a mountain so high, nothing can keep us away from his love. Hey, yeah, pounds and pounds of watermelon. You say, what do I do for energy, Crystal? I drink coffee. Oh my God. You can just get high off fruit sugar. Isn't that crazy? And not juicing. Because we have tea. You would not need no tea if you was meant to juice your fruits. Okay? It's not juicy fruit. It's not Starburst. The only peoples who you should be pureeing their food is a baby. Are you a baby? Are you an old lady? I didn't think so. Chew the fruit. Common misconception. Juicing. What happens by your body, you have a brain, okay? And the body is so intelligent that it just like knows what to do. So what happens is when you put something in your mouth, you chew it, and then the digestive system is like, oh, let's produce these enzymes to break it up, okay? So long-term juicing could cause stomach issues. It could cause the fact that the body, it isn't whole. It ain't whole, okay? It's just juice. Now, if you're doing prune juice here and there, who gives a fuck, okay? If you juicing ginger here and there, who cares? But you're just like, well, the reason I'm juicing is because how I'm going to get all my nutrients. Well, bitch, if you're going to put eight mangoes in it, eat it. I eat 8 mangoes. I'm nursing. When I was pregnant, I did it. What's the problem with your mouth? What's the problem? You gonna go suck a penis? You gonna go do that? What's the problem? And for you, gays, which is whatever you want to do, you gonna go eat vagina. So what's up? Why you can't eat 8 mangoes? Y'all are always looking for a simple way out. So I did say join the live if your cooties thing. But I wasn't playing though. Because I need to tell y'all something, okay? YouTube, I didn't put the title up on the thing. No, I am not pregnant. Please stop asking. If I was, you wouldn't know, because it'd be dead. Okay, huh? I'll be 4 months and one day it disappear. No, I'm like, oh my God. We wouldn't let it go that long, because then I start feeling bad. Is papaya good for milk production? Papaya is good for everything, right? So yeah, okay, you can still take it. Hey, what's up? Didn't even see the caption, but I'm not leaving. Okay, it necessarily does not mean your cootie stink if you want here. I'm just saying, if women is having cootie stink issues, please click on the live. So one of the biggest misconceptions about stinky vaginas is that the person has bad hygiene or that her man is cheating on her. That is not always the case. It's not literally probably predominantly the case. What's the problem is sugar is a hormonal imbalancer. Yeah. So all 2024, I am doing a war on sugar. You will not hear me talk about vegans, unvegan. I don't care. I'm doing a war on sugar for whole 2024. Sugar is a hormonal imbalancer. So if you are wondering, I went vegan and I don't eat red meat, who cares? What you do partake in is sugar. Oh, wow. That's a sign. I don't know if it's a good one. So then what happens is you use all of these products with sugar in it, right? All of these are byproducts of sugar. They have tricky names so that you're not able to understand it. That's another thing too. If these people are in your corner, why can you turn things around in this geometry when you try to read it? Okay? So you got to understand that sugar is in more than what you think it's in just because it does not say sugar. They have sugar on fries because sugar is addicting. And if they can addict you to something, that means that you're never going to stop killing yourself or disrupting your body's natural function. If you put sugar in the tank of a car, and I don't want to hear that you're not a car. Obviously, I know you're not a car, but if a car is a less sufficient being or mechanic, whatever, than you are, sugar does not belong inside of your body. Sugar causes cancer. Sugar causes tumors. Sugar causes nightmares. Sugar causes parasites. Sugar causes breast cancer, cervical cancer, ADHD, autism. The list goes on. Sugar deteriorates the eyes. Sugar deteriorates the minerals in your body. So you have a lot of people who's just like, I'm taking all of these supplements. It's never going to matter. Because literally, if you go and pour water over just all this sugar, it's barely going to absorb. Your ratio to water and sugar has to be okay. If we got this much sugar in the cup and you put all that water, okay. Well, you got this much sugar in the cup and pour all that water, it's nothing. People literally who have high sugar hate water. The body then begins to turn on itself because the body has memory. So then you hate water. The very thing in which you need to try to combat the amount of sugar that you're ingesting. Sugar disturbs the hormonal process so badly that your vagina will always stink. So will his semen. So if you have a guy whose semen stinks, his sugar is extremely high as well. Sugar is the enemy. Sugar is the enemy. Sugar causes you not to even heal correctly. Why do you think that people not getting amputated limbs because they ate chicken, right? They're not in the dialysis because they ate a piece of fish. Okay, that have its own negative contributions to your body. But they're getting limbs cut off because of sugar. Because the inability to heal based off the amount of sugar in the body. This is why diabetics are slow to heal as a motherfucker. Slow as fuck. Because the amount of sugar literally causes the body not to be able to heal correctly. Sugar. Parasites love sugar. What parasites will do is force you to eat the sugar so that you can be a host and you can be a slave and you can never vibrate higher than this motherfucking illusion we call AKA your matrix and actually be a part of the universal code of what you were meant here to do. You believe in your mind that this shit is all simple. You believe in your mind that these things were not heavily planned out ahead of time. These chemicals were studied in order to know what would keep you down, what would keep you in a trance, what would keep you just going and going like the Energizer Bunny without any type of purpose, or just going and going with the program without ever questioning what the fuck is going on. Whenever you give anything on this planet, the amount of chemicals that you ingest, it dies. Or you, AKA, poison it. Okay? Poisoning the water supply if you dump chemicals in it. Poisoning the air if you put chemicals in it. Poisoning the land what the fuck makes you think that you're any different? So you begin to poison yourself. This is the whole problem we have. Why is cancer so high? Why is grave disease so high? Why is prostate cancer so high? Y'all not listening to me. Why is cervical cancer so high? Why don't nobody got their tonsils? Why don't nobody got no gallbladder? Why everybody got glasses on? Why are they suffering with infertility? Why people got fibroids? Why is people have cysts? Why is people have all of these diseases? The children are sicker than they ever been. You cannot ingest chemicals. This is the whole fight. And I will not stop fighting. We have gotten off of, nature did it. Some of the elephants, the rabbits are vegan, yay. The lions and all them not, yay. Okay? So I'm telling you, we've been set up. So what happens with me, I'm a thinker. Because I do not watch TV, and when I do, it's only movies that are going to stimulate me. And Bridgerton, because I'm obsessed with love, okay? Even though they be sneaking in some of that inner interception, but I see it, okay? I do not watch TV. I do not listen to your radio. So what I have is called free thoughts. When you listen to the radio and when you are constantly under a program, your television, and you change the channel to what program you want to watch, you are given thoughts. So you are never thinking. Because once you begin to think, you say to yourself, why is they pushing this vegan and non-vegan war? You start to think, you say, I'm seeing something here. I don't give a fuck that I'm vegan. You're not going to hear me be no fake ass nigga. You're not going to hear it. So it didn't matter that I was vegan. I still can see it. That it was being pawned upon. I said, well, if nature, in fact, some is vegan and some unvegan, why the fuck does it matter? I said to myself, if the Rastas and the Jamaicans and the people since the beginning of time and the Indian bitches, they've been vegan since the beginning, no one gave a fuck then. And if bitches made it to 110, that is hilarious, 109 and 110 again and 111 and they eat the meat even though it was cleaner meat, then what the fuck are we fussing about? Suspicious. But you know what? I have yet to see a motherfucking Netflix special about chemicals, about how we are actually ingesting not food. Y'all are not listening. Do not pick up anything that does not resemble food. If you have to turn that bitch around, son, it's so bad, I can't even live a fucking here in their life. I'm eating a bag of fucking organic chips, you know. This is what I want to do here and there. I got to turn it around and there's 290 grams of sodium for every fucking 10 chips I eat. What the fuck? This is all I could eat for today. This is all I can have. Oh, I'm going to have high blood pressure. You cannot ingest that much sodium in one fucking sitting. The body was not designed for that. And then that's not even real salt that your body would utilize and turn into minerals. That's fucking chemicals. They got like, what the fuck? And so you have all of these people with gout and inflammation and fucking ham hocks that we call legs, and their knees are hurting and their joints are fucking hurting because of the amount of chemicals and so-called byproducts. And I'm gonna just keep saying chemicals because we not letting it spark. We not letting it spark. We just saying, oh, you eating junk food. Well, you gonna, what the fuck? If you got junk in your car, what you gonna do? You gonna go to the car wash, right? You gonna put the junk up in the trash, right? You got junk in your house, you gonna clean it, right? You got junk anywhere else, you gonna clean. What the fuck you gonna go eat junk food for? You see what I'm saying? We not thinking. Because we know junk is not good. We know that somebody who hoarder house is nasty. We know their house is full of just disease. So this is your colon. Because you won't teach your children, you better eat all that poison. You are the first ones to teach your children gluttony, but you're not hearing me. Your child's stomach is the size of their fist. They're going to eat less than you. Why is you in a slave mentality for to think that you're not going to have no food tomorrow, that they have to be gluttonified? You know how many children right now have cancer, diabetes, and motherfucking high blood pressure, pissing in the bed, having nightmares, losing hair? You feel what I'm saying? Got kidney problems, got high sugars because your bitch ass somehow eat all that food on your bed. Are you crazy? Their stomach is the size of their fist. A child is not a retard. They instinctively know when the body sends a signal. You know the gut sends a signal to the brain that says, we've had enough. So you're going to override their intelligence because they're a human fucking being, you psychopath. You're going to override their intelligence by saying, you a pig, bitch. You better eat the rest of that shit. I don't give a, you a pig, eat it. But you don't tell your motherfucking dog that. You put some out, you whore, okay? You let them eat it and walk away. You don't come in, you better eat all that food. You don't go stuff his face in it. So you're kinder to your animals, you fucking heathens, than you are to these fucking intelligent little guys walking around. You have lost your mind. And then on top of that, children are very intelligent. They know not to mix certain foods. So you have a digestive chemical death plate right here. They're going to pick the fries up first. So it's not that they just wanted to eat the fries. It is because they're separating the meals because you just gave them an indigestible plate. It doesn't mean that they just want to eat the weenie and not the bread. They're separating it so that it digests properly. Because you don't know that it cannot all digest together, but they know that because they just come from source. So then what happens is by the time they didn't eat the fries, which is the first meal that they're eating monolly, which means separately by themselves one, okay? Then by the time they get to the weenie, they probably full, bitch. It's not the fact they didn't want to eat it. They're helping their digestive system, and all you do is lead them astray. This is insanity. People, you have, oh my God. First of all, this is a very important year. You're going to hear me say it until December 31st, the end of the fake year. You're going to hear, I will never stop because y'all are not hearing me. This year symbolizes the 8. And kudos to the people who have been with me for 6 years. I have never missed. I have never missed. I love it. I have never fucking missed. Okay? There's a universal signal that is sent out from the heavens every fucking day like a forecast that you watch on the news. Do you understand me? Every day the heavens is aligning and giving information that falls from out of the universe. It is just cold. You can't hear it because you have things blocking your signal like chemicals. Do you understand me? You cannot read the news that the heavens is downloaded because you are sick. And they cannot give information to you because you are congested and you are full of shit like a pig. Do you understand me? So you are not receiving godly news. That's why you have to turn on an artificial intelligence, aka your fucking TV, and let these people feed you the negative shit all fucking day because it is a reflection of what is already inside of your body. Once you begin to clean up the gut and clean up the thing, the news will make you sick. Literally. Once my diet began to change and I was not a reflection of pig shit inside of my body, when I cut on the news, it was disgusting to me. Because it was nothing more than a reflection of your music, death news, death movies, death video games. You are surrounded by mentally ill psychopaths who will feed you daily images all fucking day. The daily foods, there is no more signals. Back to the downloads. The heaven gives out news every day, and they do not miss. There are times when that news is urgent. There are times when that news is more important. There is time when that news is more prominent because of the way that the stars may be aligned. The heavens work with you. When we have solar eclipses and full moons, especially women who ovulate with the motherfucking heavens. What is happening? What the fuck is happening? So what happens is they are on me. Like they was on me saying COVID was just a game. It was going to be over. No matter what you did, Crystal, tell them that it won't, as close as when we got to the end, they will push harder. So make sure you don't get it. I said, as I don't know, they telling me. They say it's about to be over. That's why they pushing so hard. But you was getting despair. You was getting despair in your heart. But I was telling you that the harder they went, it was about to be over. But you still went and did it. I told you 3 years ago that the children was under attack. I told you this. Now what do we have? You can literally be a transgender without the permission of your parents. I told you this. Because this is what the universe tells us. You just can't hear it. I'm no different than you. You're not snapping out of it. Okay? Snap. All right? So, this year, and I cannot be married to somebody with a penis the size of a banana, Sasha's. You whore. This year It's so important that literally it will change the vibration of what comes next. Please listen to me. I'm not installing fear in you. I'm not telling you to go and stack up 8 years of food. No one wants to live like that. I'm not telling you to go hide in a bunker. Who gives a fuck? Because when it's supposed to go how it's supposed to go, God will guide you if you're not full of shit. But what I'm telling you is, this year, the 8 symbolizes infinity. We have had so many astrological events warning you. I don't even like to use that. Profiting you. I don't even know, right? Giving you premonitions to let you know, hey, this year, please choose a side. We're not trying to scare you. We're not saying like your life's gonna be over, right? But choose a side, because this is very important this year, that you kind of find yourself. If you don't find it all the way, you find a basis for what the fuck is happening. The 8 symbolizes infinity. Infinity means beyond. I can't stress it enough. Get off of the sugar. Do a parasite cleanse. Find yourself outside of the chemicals, okay? You do got a choice. You do got a choice. And I'm affirming that you choose wisely, very wisely, because this is serious. And whatever begins to happen in the world after this year, certain people will not be affected. And y'all not hear me. COVID affected all of us. It didn't. It didn't at all. Some people lost businesses, and they were people in a different mindset. And I'm not saying like these poor mom and pops who lost their business is just a piece of shit, but they may not have been spiritually inclined to fight a spiritual war. So although they were AKA good people in the matrix, they were not above on a certain frequency to see, oh, look what's happening. I can be on this level to rise above that. So my business continued to go and go. My spirituality began to go and go. You will not be affected by what is to come. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to gather 6 months of food. You don't have to have shelter and all of these blankets. You don't have to have that, because certain things will not affect you. I promise you that. If there is a flood, the birds can survive. Do you understand me? It is going to be how high you can fly. And if that is going to be what distinguishes you from what happens next in this world. Baby, I'm trying to tell you. How do I go about doing a parasite cleanse? It's on the website. The instructions there. If you don't want to buy it from me, who cares? Go and do your own research. I don't care. You think that I can spend, and I say this, and I don't even like the word humbly. I say this without being a bitch. This is why I'm so unfazed when people ask for refunds, or when people say, fuck you, we're not going to buy from you. Hey, I'm so unfazed because I'm where I need to be. What in the world would make me go and cry when you choose not to help you? I'm not affected. I am, girl. Can I cleanse while breastfeeding? What you can do while breastfeeding is eat as clean as you can eat. You don't eat sugar. You don't eat chips. If you do, it's like this amount. You feel me? You're eating loads of salads. You're eating loads of fruit. You're drinking plenty of water. You're drinking plenty of herbs. You're giving this baby the downloads that they are supposed to have, the spirituality that they're supposed to have, the body that they are supposed to have. We are so comfortable poisoning our children. And I talked about this at the doula seminar, because you are getting an epidural, which does not release the oxytocins, that you can look at your child and feed them certain things, knowing that it will kill them, because you have not bonded to that child. You are raising the child and do not love them. I promise you, I am not mad at you for that. I am not judging you for that. I'm trying to inform you why you are this way. If you continue to get the epidural, which blocks the oxytocin, mothering hormone, you will never bond to the child. And that way you will never be able to make clear decisions as to what you should be doing for them to be in their perfection of what we would call health. And I'm not saying that you can't change the spectrum if you've already gotten an epidural with that child, because obviously I had one with Destiny. But you can go back and you can give that child, you can release oxytocin in real time like you do with a man. You didn't have that man out your vagina, but you can release oxytocin by doing certain things. When you go on dates with men, you release oxytocin and vasopressin that I'm learning from these dating women, which bonds y'all together. This is why we have fallen so far from, they don't want to court us. Everything is set up for us not to bond and not to multiply, period. This is why you have these arguments on social media going around, because you are chemically induced. You are being played with like a ventriloquist doll. And once they can separate us and use us against each other, and we do not choose to reproduce anymore, then you can have, which is a conscious and willingly genocide. They don't gotta do, y'all talking about WAR is coming. Y'all, stop giving energy to that. Boy, I cannot wait for November, and I wish that I could have done the magic seminar sooner. But I respect myself more than I did before, and I do my best to space them out now, because you're not going to overwork me. Not that y'all did before, but I did allow myself to be overworked. But I have a self-love that goes on now, and this one has to be in November because I just had one in May. When we touch this seminar is called the Magic Seminar, aka Matrix Unloaded. When you realize the amount of things that you give energy to and have nothing for yourself to grow. Imagine that the plant needs energy. The lions, the tigers, the bear all need energy to survive. And where do you get that energy from? The food. If you're not eating food, you don't have any energy. This is why then you have to supplement with more chemicals, aka your coffee, aka your donuts, all of these artificial things that are going to give you temporary stimulation, but in return destroy your kidneys and destroy your mind or the pineal gland. So then what happens? You are a person who doesn't have any energy to give, and then you go and give it to headlines about DIDDY. That's crazy. I had one person say, well, if we all have our own businesses, where are the employees? The children. So we don't hire your children no more? Your children, first of all, there was a point in time everybody worked for themselves. But you had family fucking businesses. So don't make it seem like who's going to be the fucking employees, your children or other fucking people's children. That is the way that it works. And not to mention that at the very least, if you did have your own business and everybody doesn't want to be a business owner, that you are doing something that is high vibrational, that you are creating absolute jobs that are going to get people on God's side and get good graces in God's world. Surely not a fucking porn site. You feel me? That's not giving good marks to the universe. You're not in God's good graces for hiring people to suck DICK. No. So at the very least, if you are this fucking artist who fucking paints these galaxies, and those images can unlock a fucking child who's so chemical filled that they see this and remember this because 3 years ago they was with Source. That is your job to do. Because now you have just broken somebody out of this motherfucking illusion and putting them on a higher fucking frequency. Yes, get employees for that. Come on, man. This is nuts. Nurses right now. Every single nurse right now was supposed to be a herbalist. Everyone. They had an instinct nature to heal if they didn't go and do it for the money. They had an instinct nature to want to help people, but you got set up. You got set up, sis. So instead of you knowing your roots and knowing how to play with God's medicine, they use you. And now you out here visiting people when that wasn't what was here. And now the person overtakes you. And now you just as crooked as they is, but that's not what you meant to do. That wasn't what you meant to do. All of these sports people and basketball, y'all was supposed to be building for us. Where's our infrastructures? Where is our homeless shelters or women's shelters and all of these things that you were supposed to have set up is here. You can't deny what's here. But what happens is if you can be fed something that's just as close to what you're supposed to be doing, you can be played. You can be played. You know how many people are supposed to be watching children right now? And I say, well, what you do? Or I work at an old folks home. Okay, I'm not mad at that part of it. But where are our holistic old folks homes? Where those at? Well, we don't just keep them dollar style on fucking medicine that's gonna kill them sooner. Where those at? Where are our nurseries that's holistic? Well, we not coming just dropping off children and they eating tapioca for fucking lunch. So do not say that you don't know your purpose and they don't have enough godly things for us to do when that was all you was meant to do. You've been intercepted. And now most of y'all, without even knowing, are working for a greater evil. When that's not the way that it's supposed to be. Some of y'all will always be bots. Like these YouTube bitches who suck dick from the back. They will always be bots. Because they are made by the maid. Some of them not even real. Y'all can't look at these celebrities and be like, well, who this nigga mom is? They just fell into the celebrity game? What happened? That's what happens when you sell your soul. You keep reincarnating, they can clone the body, they just walk in fucking bots. That's just the way the world works. Balance. Light and day, good and evil, sun and moon, man and woman, love and hate. It's the thing that just keeps us whole. So y'all fight fights that are just never gonna be worth it. Never gonna be worth fighting. What are you doing? I went down to City Hall. All right, okay. So what happens is, if we all awaken, the revolution is consciousness, right? And what happens is, when you do not eat the food, who's gonna buy it if we all decided not to eat it? Who's gonna buy it? Who's gonna obey the GOV, govern the mental, if no one gives a fuck anymore? Come on, man. Y'all always think the answer is boom, boom. It's not that. It's here. It's here. Oh, man. I am glad I just discovered her. Awesome. Hello. Welcome. So we know bots is the people that get on here and try to oppose it. And we know you, ma'am, who just got here, are supposed to be here because you're supposed to be free. So let's go. You heard about that dollar burger at Wendy's? I didn't. They don't care. They don't care. I talked about this on last live. The only group of people that are comfortable with murdering themselves. And yet we are like crying when people kill themselves, and you do it every single day. It just take a little longer time. Every single day. You make choices that kill you every day. I went to the website for an update. Okay, we ain't gang banging, we brain gang. We brain ganging. We don't got no respect for gang bangers. We don't got no respect for emotionally insane people that use that as gangster because the music has made them feel like that's gang. That's emotional. That's emotional. You ain't fighting no fight. You hating on a nigga. That's pussy. That's emotional. You gonna shoot this nigga because he got more money. You a hater. You got envy in your heart. You jealous. That's whack. You feel what I'm saying? Or you going bang up a nigga for just, I don't even know what y'all do no more for stepping on your shoe. What you gonna do? Cry? You gonna go cry? Like, you niggas is whack. This is the group of the most emotional people on the planet. The men are just on each other like, you ain't gonna go play with the white man like that. Or the Western man, should I say. Because I don't want you to think it's just your regular neighbor who don't know shit himself. You ain't gonna go play with them like that. Just idiots. They call look better than mine. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, dooga, dooga, dooga. Come on, man. Strength is this. This is strength. When somebody has a lack of controlling their emotions, that is what you call weakness. Anybody who cannot control their emotions cannot control anything. And I mean anything at all. They are on May 5th through the 8th now. Oh, Put your orders in today. Yay! I didn't ask her this morning, but we on May 5th to the 8th. Yeah, that's what's up. Yay! Oh my God. So yeah, we back to regular scheduling. You heard me. That's what's up. That's what's up. Then y'all, is she a month out? I don't want to order. Next month, you'll still have herpes. Come on, babes. That is crazy to me. You know, my sugar's high, but her shipping say 2 months. 2 months, still diabetes, babes. Well, like, come on. What's up? What do you recommend for dandruff? So that's a liver issue. I would say loving my liver, blood purifier, and my mama have a topical bye-bye dandruff little thing you can put in there. Doop, doop. My mom was just diagnosed with stage 3 kidney failure, of course. And I ordered your kidney kindness tea. I'm just more than not happy to hear that. And this is where we are. Kidney failure and cancer for copper and melanated people all over the world is a yes. You feel me? You know, no. This has got to stop. This has got to stop. Say it with me. I choose life today. Come on, repeat it. I choose life today. Today we stand against sugar. Today we stand against chemicals. Because I am a goddess. Because I am a god. Because that food, aka chemicals, is beneath me. Because I would not even feed it to my dog. And I am your highness. And I am a king. Okay? And this is my life. And I do not have to suffer in this existence. I can be rich mentally, physically, emotionally, soulfully, spiritually. I can be strong because strength was given to me from my creator, not these jokers. I can be sound. I can have a sound mind. I can be still and know that I am God. And in order to stay in my God frequency, I must feed my body God foods. Okay? I must eat like a God. I must eat everything that has the energy of God I shall consume. Because I am better than the filth that they have tried to convince me to eat. I am high. I am one with the heavens. They know me and I know them. I am free of sickness. I am free of doubt. I am free of worry. I am free of fear. I am filled with love and more love. And the foods that I eat have love in them. Not torture, not decay, not chemicals. I am all that I am. And I don't do the best that I can. I do all that I can. I don't do the best that I can. I do all that I can. All that I can. And I never would have made it. And I never give up. I never give up. With every single breath that I have, I never, ever, ever, ever give up. Because I want to be free. Free of all of the things that weigh me down. Free of this motherfucking illusion called the Matrix. Say it with me again. I am free. Come on now. I am free. Free to be loved. Free to give love. Free. 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 Can the fibroid tea help with urinary polyps? Yes. I'm not playing. It sounds funny, but I'm not playing. Okay? This is serious. This is when we get on here, we are opening up different channels. We are opening up different frequencies. We're opening up another level of consciousness. This is why I do this. I keep telling y'all, for all the people who are just like, she want to steal our money, I know how to do it. I know how to just sell teas. This is for you. Why would you name the live this? You don't need to worry about that. I wanted to help people whose vaginas stink. Is that a problem? Don't worry about it. You see what I'm saying? You got to give your energy to nothing but the sermon we just had. Period, point blank. Did you quantum healing a few years back really help your journey and to be free? I was free way before that. Anything helps with kidneys, kidney kindness. What to use for cyclic breast pain? That means you have a hormonal imbalance. When is your next pop-up? June 8th. Our summer bash is going to be so fun. We're going to have the spacewalk. We're going to have the music. We always have the food. I want you to come out. I want you to bring the kids. I want y'all to tickle. I want y'all to laugh. I want you to meet like-minded people. I want y'all to exchange numbers. I want you to find your doula out there. I want you to come and just enjoy y'all's time. June 8th. How to unblock your tubes. Fibroid fighter lotion, baby boom fertility lotion, fibroid fighter, baby boom. Okay, I love you like a chickpeas coconut Earl. What? What? Love you too. What can I use the white spots on my skin? It could either be a fungus or it could be liver spots. So you wanna, I can't see it for you. Loving my liver or fungal fighter. You should consume until fibroids disappear. Okay, what can you do for UTI water? You can do yoni infection wipeout. Hi, Crystal. When I ordered the nutrient spray, it spilled after the first time using it. Is there any way I can get a replacement, please? I'm low on budget and my hair has been growing. Hey, Crystal. When I ordered the nutrient spray, it spilled after the first time of using it. How to help cure BV while pregnant? We have BV collection while pregnant. We have a BV collection while pregnant. We have a BV collection while pregnant. What can you use for skin tags? Lymph cleanser. 23 years vegan, no issues. Just want to see you at the pop-up though. Yeah, come see me. Come see me. Come see us. Vegan people are not gonna die. They just was playing us against each other. They have had vegans since the beginning of time that have lived the same length as the older people who were eating their chickens off the land. I'm not going to do it because that's a spiritual oath that I take. So let me be me and you be you. If we can collectively all come together and realize that we should at the very least be consuming food, then we can be in a better space. That's all I'm saying. That doesn't mean that I'm mad at you. I don't want my man to be eating it. And that's only because I would like for him to have the same spiritual stance as I do. That's it. I'm not mad at you. We can like jump into, the trampoline together, whatever. I don't care. I'm not going to jump in the trampoline with people who's eating McDonald's for breakfast. I can't trust you because you can't trust yourself to make better decisions. The doula seminar was everything. Thank you. I appreciate everyone who came out. It was lovely. It was super lovely. Go out and deliver these babies. Go and deliver your baby and be fucking great. How many dudes did snow lines on those things? Real question. So actually, I have never had anyone to do cocaine off my breast. But I will definitely put that on my to-do list before I croak. So maybe probably around like 960 years old, I'm going to go find some coke. And I'm going to let somebody do a line off my boobs. But as of now, it's been absolutely zero. I'm going to put that on my bucket list, though. I never even thought that might be fun to do. Never know. Okay. Love how fast you were answering the questions. Yeah. Okay. It's cool. I never thought it would be a good little board forward. Okay. Okay. Well, brain enhancement and no more anxiety tea, stop tremors. Yeah. I can't say legally like, yeah, but yeah. May help you. Yeah, it may help. Okay. She said, okay. Hello, exquisiteness. How are you doing? That's what I'm talking about. Okay. It called me exquisiteness. All right. That's my new name. Exquisite Miss Crystal. How you doing? Well, thank you for asking. Hey, Crystal, what can we use for dandruff and brown toenails? If you have both together, you definitely have a fungus. I dreamed we was on the phone together. All right. All right, girl. All right. Well, whatever we was talking about is right. Just query, why do all herbalists say not FDA approved, not meant to cure? Because we don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. So your government makes us do that. We don't have a choice. We can get in trouble if we don't put that. So we don't have a choice. We have to do that. Where do you buy tickets? Online. I have a website. So actually, guys, right? You guys think that I'm a corner store, which is cool because corner stores make money, but I am literally a corporation building downtown. Big. So a lot of y'all be buying the tickets like so slow. Be like, them tickets ain't gonna sell. She gonna have 5 people there out. And then you kind of cry to me. I was waiting till I got paid. I'm a big deal. You're not gonna wait till you get paid to go get Beyonce tickets. You're gonna make sure you do what you gotta do to get them right away. Okay, so it is what it is. Yes, they're on the website. Good luck. They're not going to be there. They're not going to be there. The magic show is a big deal. It's a big deal. Okay? It's a big deal. It is. They're not going to be there. They sell out. How far is the new building from the airport? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's all it takes. 3 minutes if you follow the speed limit. Okay? Yeah. Any suggestions for slowly getting children to embrace a new lifestyle? Not putting the food in your house. Keeping them away from it, out of sight, out of mind is a super big thing. Eating those type of foods in front of them. Children want to do what you do. No matter what it is, they're going to be like, I can have some. Then you just put a little taste. Oh, that tastes good. I told you, don't be nasty. Putting them on the teas. Anybody is going to crave for what is inside the bloodstream. If chicken is circulating and McDonald's is circulating, they're never going to want to stop eating it. You have to cleanse the blood. You have to cleanse the gut. Where are you located? In Kenner, Louisiana. I'm from New Orleans, but after Katrina, let me tell y'all my story. So I am from the 7th Wall. Hope and Frenchman Street to be exact. So for a period of time, we moved to the not whack-ass West Bank, but I hated it. So the West Bank is when you drive over the GNO Bridge. So I was there from like 9, 10, 11, I think 12, because my mama had married this man, but we born and raised 7. So then we went back to the 7th Wall after she had divorced him. And we was out there for some time. Then we had moved to the East. Then after we moved to the East, Katrina had hit. And that's that big old storm, if you don't know. So I never knew Kenner was here. Or Metairie. Because when you're from New Orleans, I don't know. It's a frequency they trap you in. You don't know nothing. So then after Katrina here, we moved to La Place. Oh, that was miserable. Then after I got a little older, we moved to La Place and I was like 17. So 18, 19, 20. Then I moved to Kenner. So I've been to Kenner since Katrina, which has been a long time. And I had moved back in New Orleans for a little sometimes. I was living with my sister and then I was dipping here with people and stuff like that. But I feel like Kenner was the best place for to raise my daughter. So that's why I came to Kenner and I live here. The only thing that will take you is they do not have the culture that we have. I'm not trying to play these people. They cool, they nice. But I heard Dr. Liley Africa say, when you take the culture away from a person, they begin to lose their spirituality. But he was not lying. Because there were times that I would be out here and I would want to lose my mind. So I had to make a balance. So now I go to the city in New Orleans and I'm like, I'm out there. I got to make sure that I'm getting the vibration of where more my culture is to keep that kind of like alive. Because we got a lot of culture. We walk around, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? You see babies outside in diapers with no clothes on, just a diaper, just enjoying life. You know, we all speak to each other, hey, baby, we in the store, we this cool. Here, they don't say, hey, how you doing? I had Harmony outside in no t-shirt, but she didn't have no boobs. She was 8 months. She just had a diaper on. The lady come across the street and say, well, at least put a shirt on her, baby. The fuck? I was like, huh? they get sunlight. They playing in the dirt. They got like running noses and shit. You know, everybody in the neighborhood watching. But I couldn't believe she told me that. But I had to realize these just different culture. So it's whatever. So yeah, I'm in Kendall. So that's like 12 minutes outside of New Orleans. All right, it's safe. It is. I mean, I ain't saying New Orleans not safe, but I know. So it's safer and all that. You heard me? So you don't gotta worry. Please do 30 jumping jacks. Oh my God. Can you imagine some men spend their whole life being a sexual deviant just to die of a heart attack at fucking 45 while they having sex? So whack of an existence. Really, son, that's so whack. Oh my God. Ken the ghetto too. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you coming from New Orleans, what I'm gonna look at, that don't even compare. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, Ken is so ghetto when I could leave, step outside of my car in New Orleans 1 second and it's gone. You think I'm gonna compare those two? Girl, come on, please. That's like a suburban ghetto to the streets. Show us some love on the spiritual page. Oh my God. Okay, I will. I keep forgetting. But I will do. I got a lot to do today, but I will. I'm gonna mess with y'all sometime, maybe like Thursday, okay? I will though. I will. The spiritual page, y'all need to come to the seminar because this is what y'all been waiting on. Okay. All right. Okay, whatever. Hi, Crystal. I placed an order on May 4th. Is it shipping soon? Okay, so we on May 5th through May 8th. So it should have already went out. Call us. Can you also plant to rub on your skin for ingrown hairs? That's why y'all not supposed to be shaving. You know, all these things that are offensive, and y'all think some pussy hair is offensive. It's just crazy. That's because nobody not used to it. I'm going to do it, though. I be all at the beach. You got to be so confident in yourself that you can go against the stream. You can go against what the so-called fake-ass norm of this illusional psychopathic world is. You heard me? Like, you got to be able to do that. You get ingrown hairs because you are not supposed to be meant to be shaved. I hate to have this argument with people. Like, hair is so important, but you'll never know that. How can I tell this to somebody? And I'm not talking about you. How can you upgrade a person's consciousness who has shit in their colon? There's always going to be that resistance. You feel me? And then I'm being real with y'all. It is so difficult when you are dealing. Can you imagine me going to a fucking junkyard trying to preach cleanliness or something like that? So there are so many steps that have to take place before you even ready to hear certain conversations that won't irritate you, that won't irritate the junk inside of you. Like Dick Gregory said, how in the world can I give you diamonds if you have rocks in your pocket? So you have to be free in order to receive. You have to be free. I'm talking about the colon is clean, the gut is clean, the blood is clean, right? Everything is fucking fresh in that bitch. It's a brand new house. You can't go and get furniture if you already got furniture that you're not planning to throw out. But it's a brand new house. They ain't got nothing in that bitch right now. Nothing. And now you can go and do and decorate and do all these wonderful things. But I can't even begin to tell you how serious hair is. People don't want to hear. They be almost about to die. But that's because some parasites want you to do that. Them parasites want you to do that. They don't want to hear that. Shave off your hair, girl. That's less connections. That's less connections you can get from the universe. We can't have you rebelling against eating what we want you to eat. Are you nuts? That's a whole different level of spectrum right there. I'm telling girls, don't wear makeup, don't wear hair. They don't want to hear that. They haven't even conquered eating fresh. They haven't even conquered not smoking and know that kill them. They haven't conquered the smallest shit right now. You got people 60, 70, 80 years old still making excuses for themselves. Still haven't done nothing with their lives. No stability. Mentally, physically, emotionally, nothing. And always outsourcing the blame. I could never get anywhere because hair wrong took over the streets. Oh my God, that was fucking 30 years ago. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. The fuck? That shit older than Jesus being resurrected and fucking crucified. I mean, but it's here. It's in there. They kept down. They held down a frequency, keeping you trapped, wanting you. You know, if if people would have solutions for the amount of excuses and grace they gave themselves for being an absolute fuck up and failure, they can actually, I mean, how can you walk around in life and literally be confident in the fact that you have made so many nothings and then continue to make excuses for that? People are comfortable with that. But if you were to find solutions for every single thing that got in your way, I mean, people just, they comfortable with being low vibrating. I want to go because I need water and I'm ready to go. It's a natural sugar, water, and lemon, better than the European wax. No, it's not. One is chemicals, the other one is chemicals. Mine is the water and the lemon. And I just say you shouldn't be shaving. I guess, yeah, one's going to kill you fastest, sis. I need a book on what to eat. I have books on my website. But I gotta go because I need to pee and I want to go eat. Okay, so I love y'all and you have a magnificent, exquisite day. Alrighty, got it. And I'm gonna click off, you guys. Love y'all too.